When you have a strong calling of the Lord, you will have to suffer. Understand that the stronger your calling, the stronger your anointing is in the Lord, the more that you're going to have to go through, the more that you're going to have to endure, the more you're going to have to overcome. And oftentimes the Lord will connect you in relationships to people that are not of the Lord ultimately, and you will not know it initially until you start spending time with them. And then over time, you will see that they will start to try to control you or manipulate you, condemn you, criticize you, judge you, and come against you, lie about you, slander, gossip. And that's a part of the training, part of the experience that you need to understand. Because just like those in the Bible that had to overcome great things, such as you think of Joseph, whose brothers were jealous of him, were going to kill him, sold him to the Egyptians. He did what was right in the eyes of the Lord completely and still had to suffer because Potiphar's wife tried to seduce him. And then he ended up in jail for 3 years before the Lord finally brought him out, put him number 2 in command, and suddenly he came into the calling. And then he was able to actually confront his brothers later on. And actually he forgave them instead of being angry at them and putting them in jail. So you have to understand that the stronger your anointing, the stronger your calling, the more that you are going to have to go through, the more relationships that you'll have to go through and endure, in which many of those relationships, those people will turn against you, will betray you, will lie about you, try to control you, try to hurt you deeply so that you will give up on the calling the Lord has, and that you'll be angry at God, and that you will not do what the Lord wants you to do. Understand, it's not easy going into ministry and doing ministry for the Lord. It's not easy. It's one of the hardest things a person can do. But it is rewarding when people come back to you and say, thank you for going through all that you did to help me be set free, to help me be healed, to help me to be delivered. A lot of relationships, husbands and wives, that need healing, need deliverance. And in order to understand what they're going through, people have to go through struggles in their marriages.